Where's my phone? I wonder where my phone is.
You stop doing stupid phone bits.
What?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Hey, everybody. Another new week. So, of course, it's another weekly update from me. And as, the stupid weekly joke, maybe suggested, I am starting scouring back up. I actually started it back up, but I didn't earn a trophy in it this week. I just basically screwed around on it for like an hour. And I did get one new platinum. Find out which one it is when you stick around. As always, you can hit me up on social media. I've been posting about PlayStation Stars, my PlayStation Stars status, which I will get into probably at the end of the video. So after I've wrapped up everything else with the video, I'll probably talk about PlayStation Stars and talk about how what happened. I was excited to try it out, but for some reason I can't. I'll fill you in more on that, later. So yeah, if you want to check out my status on PlayStation Stars, I've been posting about it every day on Twitter. And so I'll probably continue to do that just for the funnies, and then yeah, if like you ever want to contact me on social media to chat with me, or maybe you want to talk to me about something that you don't want to leave as a YouTube comment, feel free to message me on social media. And that you people watching on YouTube, you can of course see you blinking down at the bottom of your screen there. And so yeah, also we have a little trophy hunting Discord where you can private message me there too if you wish, if you prefer. And then you can also talk with us trophy hunting nerds. We got a little trophy hunting Discord full of about like maybe 10 or so people, and you can nerd out with trophies with us and other PlayStation and gaming news. We also talk about like retro games and pretty much all things gaming, and sometimes non-gaming related stuff. So yeah, the invite link you can find down in the description below here on YouTube. And yeah, alright, so I guess let's get into the weekly video. Like I said, stick around for the end of the video to hear my PlayStation Stars rant. Rant of the week. Okay, so first up, we got on October 2nd, which was on Sunday, I earned a couple trophies. I earned two of them at first in Star Wars Battlefront 2. The first one is there is no such thing as luck. Engage in an arcade match. I got that at 4:36 a.m., which is an uncommon bronze trophy. And then I got complete your training, which is complete all unique battle scenarios. So that's also in the arcade, and I got that at 5:42 a.m. So it took me about an hour and 8 minutes or so. So yeah, not bad. That's a rare silver trophy, by the way. And then later on I would say the next night, but still technically the same day. But, I slept, went to work, did all my stuff I needed to do. And when I got home that day, my dad wanted to play some Serious Sam 4 co-op, which we did. So the first trophy we get there is Dismember Fest, dismember 50 enemies with cannonballs. I got that at 8:40 p.m., and that's a common bronze. And then we got Quality Time, go on a date with Hellfire, which is like a side quest you can do, side objective you could do. We got that at 8:58, so 8:58. That's an inside joke. So that was about 18 minutes later. There's only one person that's gonna get that, maybe two, but yeah, you're welcome, whoever you are. And that's a common bronze as well. And then we got the last human, get justice, get the Holy Grail, get screwed over. We got that at 9:34. So rough, let's just say a half hour later, because math hard me, Big Dum Dum, which is another common bronze trophy. And then we got Brass Lantern, finish a text adventure on an oil rig during an alien invasion. We got that at 9:51, so roughly about 20 minutes later, which these are all PMs, by the way, 9:51 p.m. I don't know if I've been saying the AM or PM, but yeah, 9:51 p.m., and that's a common bronze trophy as well. And then we got Oils Well That Ends Well, escape the oil rig. We got that at 10:13. So again, roughly about another 20 minutes later, roughly. And that's a common bronze as well. And then we got Serious Sam, finish the game on any difficulty. We got that 11:17 p.m., which is a little over an hour later, which is a common gold trophy. And then we got From Earth with Love, Sentimental, a message you won't forget. We got that 11:17 p.m. So the exact same time, you get that message when you beat the game. Or that's, you get that trophy for beating that last mission, for beating the game. And that's a common bronze trophy. which you get that trophy for beating the last mission, but that one's more common than beating the game on any difficulty. So I guess some people skipped and played that mission before beating the entire game. I don't know. I don't know how it's a different rarity, but whatever. It's like almost beating the game on any difficulty is like a 1% rarer. Whatever. Okay, so now we got the next up is now technically we're into October 3rd because the clock struck midnight, and the first one there is we get serious, unlock 10 SAMs in a single playthrough, which is like your skill points, and we got that 12:04 a.m. So that's almost an hour later from our previous trophy, which is uncommon bronze trophy. Because after we beat it, we took a little break. You know, we did some other stuff, went back to it. And then we got Rip and Tear, melee a big enemy. We got that at 12:07, and so that's about 3 minutes later. 12:07 a.m., which is an uncommon bronze trophy. Then we get No Surrender, kill 5 enemies in a row while your health is below 10 HP, or health points. And I got that at 12:09, so about 2 minutes later, and that's a common silver, my bad. And then we get Harvest Festival. Harvest 100 enemies with a combine harvester. I got that at 12:54 a.m. So about 44 minutes later, or 45 minutes later or so, and that's a common bronze. And then we got Atomic Wedgie. Use the mini nuke to eliminate 100 enemies at once. I got that at 1:13 a.m. So about 20 minutes later, I'll say. I think it's like 19 if you want to be exact, but that's an uncommon silver. And then I got Platinum Sam, unlock all trophies. The Platinum Trophy, I got that at 1:13, same time as the previous trophy, because that was the last trophy I needed for the Platinum. And that's uncommon Platinum. And that was my 107th Platinum. And that Platinum's not too bad, but I'll discuss that here in a minute. I'll talk more about that in a minute. And then on October 3rd, if I could talk, I got some more trophies. I got 2 in Predator Hunting Grounds. The first one was called Splash Damage, kill 5 AI with a single explosion. I got that at 6:30 p.m., which is an uncommon gold trophy. And I got Leave No Trace. As the Predator, successfully arm and detonate your self-destruct mechanism. I got that at pretty much the same time, 6:30. It's just a 0.6 seconds difference. And that's a uncommon bronze trophy. And then I went and played a little bit of Slay the Spire. I forgot how addictive that game was, but I'm definitely not going to platinum it. But it's a fun game to pick up here and there and play. The first trophy I got is the Pact. Exhaust 20 cards in a single combat. I got that at 8:01 p.m. So that's about an hour and a half later. An hour and a half and 1 minute or whatever, if you want to be exact. Later from my previous Predator Hunting Ground trophy, which is an uncommon bronze trophy. Then I got Ninja. Played 10 shivs in a single turn. I got that at 8:17, so roughly about 16 minutes later, which is a rare silver trophy. And then on October 4th, my dad and I played some Warface co-op. Warface is a free-to-play game. I think it's made by Cryo Team, maybe? But yeah, it's a free game. It's not bad for a free game, but I mean, we were playing it co-op. The multiplayer is not that great. It's kind of laggy, but the co-op's okay. Kind of annoying, but and kind of hard, believe it or not, but it's alright. So we tried out some co-op to that. First trophy we get is United We Stand. Finish 1 round of co-op on any difficulty level. I got that 11:17 a.m., which is a common bronze trophy. And then I got Hawkeye, kill 100 enemies while aiming. I got that at 1:48 a.m., so about 30 minutes later, which is an uncommon bronze trophy. And I got Bringer of Pain, inflict 100,000 damage to enemies. Got that at 2:41, so almost an hour later, which is an uncommon bronze trophy. And then we get Long Live the King, collect 100 crowns. I got that 2:41, so the exact same time as the previous trophy, 2:41 a.m., which is uncommon bronze. And then I got Life on the Battlefield, achieve rank 5, which actually I got at the exact same time as the previous 2 trophies, 2:41 a.m., and that's uncommon bronze as well. And then on October 4th, I went on to play some Dead by Daylight, and I got a DLC trophy, an additional chapters trophy. It's Preemptive Strike, hook a survivor in a public match before any generators have been fully repaired. And I got that at 6:12 a.m., so roughly about 4 hours after we were done with, about 3.5 hours after we were done with Warface. And it's an uncommon silver trophy. And then I didn't get any trophies on October 5th. I had such a good week going and I missed a day. But that was the day that PlayStation Stars launched. And I was kind of obsessed with that for the day. And, I had other stuff going on too. But I'll talk more about that towards the end of the video, like I said. So on October 6th, I got one trophy in Predator Hunting Grounds. It's called Pruning. As a fire team member, shoot down 100 trees. Shoot down 100 tree covered branches. I got that at 1 a.m., exactly 1 o'clock a.m., and that's a very rare bronze trophy. So if I would have got that an hour and 1 minute sooner, I would have got a trophy on the 5th, but what are you gonna do? And then I went to Battlefield 1. I have not played any of the campaign to Battlefield 1 prior to this, but I do have all the multiplayer trophies done. I have played the multiplayer a really long time. According to my stats, I've played multiplayer in that game for like 700, 800 hours, which I didn't know it was that long. I knew I played it a long time, but I didn't know it was like that long, so yeah. Okay, so I started up the multiplayer to that, or no, I started up the campaign to that. And what I decided to do is I decided to play the campaign on the easiest difficulty first. And then that way, because they have challenges you gotta do, and they have collectibles you gotta find. So I figured I'll do all the challenges, get all the collectibles done, do that on an easy playthrough. Then on hard, I can just blow through it. Well, as fast as you can blow through it on hard. I'm sure you gotta be kind of, kind of cautious to not get in the heat of battle too bad, and kind of gotta probably stay back and pick your shots. But yeah, you get what I mean. On hard, that way, all I have to focus on is just beating the missions. That's it. I don't have to focus on anything else. So that's what I'm doing now. So the first trophy I get in Battlefield 1 is catching up on some reading. Collect one field manual in the campaign. The field manuals are the collectibles. So I got that at 6:49 a.m. So about 6.5 hours. Well, about 5 hours and 49 minutes, if you want to be exact, from my Predator Hunting Grounds trophy. And that's a common bronze trophy. Then I got up to the challenge, complete one challenge in the campaign. See, like I said, there's collectibles and there's challenges, which most of y'all probably already know this, because most of y'all probably already done Battlefield 1, but I'm slow. Took me a while to get around to the campaign for whatever reason. I mainly play Battlefield games for the multiplayer, because I'm a huge Battlefield fan. I'm a huge old school Battlefield fan, I used to say. I played the very first one, 1942, got the Vietnam expansion, and then Battlefield 2 came out, and I really loved Battlefield 2. Battlefield 2 was hands down my favorite Battlefield, probably my favorite multiplayer game of all time, up there with games like, Halo 2 and stuff like that. So, yeah, really loved Battlefield 2, and then then they came out with like a console version of Battlefield 2, which was okay, but not as good. And then they came out with Bad Company 1, which was really good. And then they came out with Bad Company 2, which I loved. But Bad Company 2 is a very close second to Battlefield 2. So yeah, I mainly played Battlefield for the multiplayer. But so that's why it took me a while to get around to the campaign. But anyways, I digress like the old man I am. I'm going off on a rant. Back in my day, I tell you, we had to walk up, or whatever. So, yeah, the one challenge in campaign, I got that 7:30 a.m., so roughly about an hour from the field manual 1, which is a common bronze trophy. Then I got up close and personal. Perform a melee kill on 10 enemies anywhere in the campaign. So this I got at 7:24 p.m. So, I went to bed, did everything I needed to do. Don't know if I worked that day or not. But, so this is 12 hours later, almost exactly 12 hours later. And it's a common bronze trophy. And then, a little bit later that night, I get Mightier Than the Shovel, find the hidden cavalry sword, and take down an enemy on the French countryside in the campaign. Got that 11:37 p.m. So that's what, like 4 hours later, like I said, Math Hard Me Big Dum Dum, which was a rare bronze trophy. And then not yesterday, on the 7th, I started the Tabletop World Tour, which they gave this game away on Plus a really long time ago. But I'm now getting around to it. I actually got the first trophy a long time ago, which you basically just get by starting it up and playing it for first 30 seconds. So I earned more trophies than that, because I'm still in my mop-up phase. I got Nailed It, win your first championship event. I got that 11:53 p.m. And that's a common bronze trophy. And then now it's after midnight, so these are technically on October 8th, which was yesterday. Well, yesterday now. Now that's past midnight. Tuned, huh? Upgrade a car. I got that at 12:12 a.m. and that's a common bronze. And then I got Pimped That Ride, fully upgraded car. I got that at 12:36 a.m. So that's about 14 minutes later or so. Or 24 minutes later, whatever. Like I said, me big dum dum. Which is a common silver trophy. And that's it for my trophies for the week. Now we'll go and I can show you my trophy stats, my trophy percentages, and all that. Let's go down here to Battlefront 2, because that was the first game that I played this week. And Battlefront 2, The percentage was at 88. Now I have it to 92. Still not too sure if I'm going to get the platinum for it. I'm going to try to just play it here and there. The multiplayer is kind of dying down now, of course, that it's so old. But I'm going to try and see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. Serious Sam 4 was at a 68%, but now it's at the 100. That good old platinum. And Slay the Spire was at 16%. Now it's at 20. Warface was at 2%. Now it's at 10. Dead by Daylight additional chapters on the PS4 was at 2%. Now it's at 3%. Yay, I guess. Predator Hunting Grounds was at 10%. Now it's at 23%. Battlefield 1 was at 41%. Now it's at 44%, which you would think it would have went up more. But you know, I think I mostly got bronzes. I don't think I got a single silver, so that makes sense, I guess. And then Tabletop Racing World Tour was at 1%. Now it's at 6%. Now my actual stats up here, my other stats. My trophy level is still at 510, which is actually a little surprising to me. I thought it'd be 511 since I earned a platinum, but it's at 99%. I'm 15 points away, which I think is a bronze, right? So 1 bronze and I'll get trophy level 511. So my trophy level is still the same at 510. And now I'm at 12,497 overall trophies, so that's an increase of 33 over last week. I'm at 107 platinums, so that's an increase of 1, of course. Serious Sam 4. And now I got 2 golds, so now my gold's at 715. My silvers are at 2,210, so that's an increase of 7. And my platinums are at 9,465, which is an increase of 63. My games played still at 613. That hasn't changed. I'm still on the mop-up phase for now. My games completed went up 1, of course, Serious Sam 4, so now my completed games is at 108. My completion percentage went up pretty good. It's now at 48.54, so we hit the 4850 mark, which I was actually hesitant on if we were going to get that or not. 49%, I'm still not sure. I think, now that I'm doing it, I think we will get to 49%. 50, I don't know. 50 is still questionable, but we'll see. But yeah. So now it's at 48.54%, which is an increase of 0.13%. So that's a pretty good increase. My unearned trophies is now 11,355, which is a decrease of 33. I got 33 and it decreased by 33. So that means no DLC trophies came out this week for me. My trophies per day went up 0.01. So yay, now it's at 2.44. It went up for the first time in like a month. My world rank is back down into the 1900s again for like the 5th time. It's at 19,971, which is a betterment of 54 spots. And then I believe this is a first. My country rank is at 4,504, which is exactly what it was last week. I believe out of all the months I've been doing these weekly updates, I do believe that's a first. Pretty weird. My power seems to be flickering or like dimming, so that's probably what's happening with my cam there. I don't know if it went out any while I was going through the list of my trophies. I won't know until I get around to editing the video. So I apologize for anyways to those on YouTube who can see my cam. Apologize to those if it did go out. It appears to be fine right now. So again, apologies. But yeah, anyways, I was going to talk about the Serious Sam 4 Platinum real quick before I get on to what I'm going to do next week. And Serious Sam 4, if you don't know, it's like an old school like first-person shooter to where the action's a little bit quicker, you move quicker, and you know there's a ton of enemies that come at you and all that. And it's I mentioned it. It's a fun game. It's a funny game. You know they take their all opportunities to make puns and one-liners and stuff like that. And you know the game kind of used to just be cheesy comedy, corny one-liners, but now they kind of play on that so they all kind of just try to throw one-liners out there. It's pretty funny. I highly recommend it. I mean, it's fun, and I don't think it's a full price $70 game for those of you in the U.S. I don't think it's a normal $69.99 game. I want to say it's normally like $40, but I think I picked it up on sale for like $20 or something like that. So yeah, for that price, I definitely recommend it. Even for $40, I'd recommend it. So yeah, and the platinum for all of you trophy hunters out there and platinum hunters out there, it's a very easy platinum. All you gotta do basically is beat the game, not even on the hardest difficulty. You can beat it on the easiest difficulty, which is called Tourist. And they also have like little cheats, which I didn't find out until I actually beat the game. You can enable infinite ammo, and you can do that by going into custom game and enabling infinite ammo. and that doesn't disable trophies. So if you wanted to blow through it with infinite ammo, you could probably have that platinum, and I would guess you still got to do most of the side objectives. So just because of that, I would say maybe take like 5 or 6 hours. But other than that, and if I had to rate it personally, I don't really like rating things that have a 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 scale. But if I had to, I'd probably put this about 2 out of 10. And the only reason I'd give it a 2, honestly, is just because the one trophy that's the rarest, which is Atomic Wedgie, which is the last one I got. And it's to kill 100 enemies with the, right there, Atomic Wedgie. Use the mini nuke to eliminate 100 enemies at once. And that's not really, it's not hard. It's just, the thing that makes it difficult is you gotta find the right spot to do it. And there's really only like a few enemies where there's gonna be, or there's only like a few spots that 100 enemies are on the screen at once. And you gotta make sure you keep your mini nuke, well, unless you have the infinite ammo on, then you don't gotta worry about it, which makes the infinite ammo that much better to have on. You can keep throwing it whenever, but you know, they got a couple spots people suggest doing it, and so I finally found one of the ones and did it. And actually, I'll show the video of me getting the platinum here for those of you on YouTube. Actually, you see, this is me getting the Atomic Wedgie, getting the mini nuke, killing 100 enemies, and then you see the platinum pop up. So yeah, like I said, you also see my dad playing with me there. So I got the platinum with him. He actually did not get this trophy. You get most co-op trophies if one person gets it. Both people, I mean, if one person does the requirements, usually both people get it. But the Atomic Wedgie wasn't one of them. So we actually had to go back and get the mini nuke for him and do it because he didn't have his mini nuke no more on that level, so we had to go back to the level to get it and then get it for him. So he got his platinum. Maybe, I don't know, I want to say it maybe took us 20 minutes, so he got his platinum. So that's another game that me and him have platinumed playing together fully co-op. So he will have a platinum finally on this monthly update. And so yeah, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, like I said, I'd give it a 2 out of 10, just 2 but because of the Atomic Wedgie one. And just all you gotta do is just blow through it and make sure you do the side objectives. You don't have to do all the side objectives. Some of them don't get you trophies, but most do. So unless you want to look up a guide and see which ones you have to do, just do them all because they all get you something good for the most part. So might as well just do them. And yeah, all you gotta do is just blow through the game, do all the side stuff, and most of the side stuff is along the way, so you don't have to go out of your way to get it. And if you've played other Serious Sam games, you know that Serious Sam games are usually pretty hard to platinum. They require you to beat them on the hardest difficulties, which I give people props who can beat Serious Sam's on the hardest difficulty, because there towards the end, you got so many freaking enemies coming at you, shooting at you, that it's crazy. And then also, Serious Sam has a lot of hidden things, like kind of like Duke Nukem maybe, to where, oh, jump up here, jump off this, and jump up here to find a hidden gadget, or find hidden armor, find hidden ammo, there's stuff like that all over the place. So yeah, they're usually pretty hard platinums, but this one is super easy. So I don't know if maybe that they wanted to make the trophies easy as another selling point to trophy hunters, because honestly, these games probably don't sell very well. I mean, the people on PS in profiles, only 785 people own it, and that's actually a lot higher than it was when I first started. When I first started, I want to say it was only like 500, people. So it's good to know that more people are enjoying it and playing it. But yeah, like I said, I highly recommend the game. I highly recommend the platinum. It's good platinum. It's good fun and easy. Can't get better than that, right? All right, so that takes me to my plans for next week or this week, whatever you want to call it. I plan to keep playing this tabletop racing world tour, whatever. And I don't know how much I'll play that. I definitely will not get the platinum for it. I'll tell you that right now. But it was a trophy I had sitting at 1%, and I'm going to continue doing my mop up. So whatever I get it's better than 1%, right? So Battlefield 1, I do plan to get the platinum. And so I probably will play a little bit of Battlefield 1 on the side. Like I said, I did start up Skyrim, and let me search Skyrim. I don't know what percentage it's at. Right there on PS4. See, I played them on PS3. I got 95%, so I'm missing a couple DLC trophies. But yeah, the platinum back then took me 10 months and 11 hours. Wow, I thought I got it real fast back then. So yeah, I'm at 6% with 6 trophies earned, and I do plan to platinum it again, but I don't expect me to platinum it anytime soon. especially heck back then it took me 10 months. I don't think it's gonna take me 10 months this time. I mean, it might, but it probably will take me a while. It probably will take me at least a month, I'm guessing, because I'm not gonna be playing just Skyrim. I'm gonna be playing Battlefield 1. I'm gonna be playing the tabletop racing. You know, I'm probably gonna go back and maybe hit some Dead by Daylight here and there. Predator Hunting Grounds, I'm not too sure because I tried playing it online, and it's if you're new, you can't play it online anymore. They used to try to put you with players of a similar level, but I guess since so few people were playing it, now you get pitted up against high level players. So when I tried being the Marine side, I got killed by a predator who found us in 30 seconds, which I didn't even think was possible because I thought the predator started all the way on the other side of the map, and then he killed us all within seconds. And I know he one-shotted me with his shoulder cannon thing, and when my shoulder cannon thing on my predator is so weak, it barely does any damage. But he one-shotted me with his shoulder cannon thing, and it wasn't even a direct hit. It was like it hit over here, and just the AOE damage got me. And I'm like, what? Wow, okay. So I mean, I guess it could have been a hack or PlayStation or a. I think it's on PlayStation and PC. I guess he could have been a PC player. It could have been a hack, but I don't think it was. I think he was just super high level because I know his predator looked super crazy. So yeah, and then I tried playing Predator, and no, they found out I was a high level, or they found out I was a low level Predator who hasn't played it very much, and they were hunting me. It was like they were the killers, and I had to be the survivor. I was running from them. They knew where I was, camouflaged and everything, and I'm like, okay, I did down two of them, but I didn't get to kill them because you gotta, claim their skulls, which you can do a quick one, but it still takes a while, and they were on my ass, so I couldn't kill him. I got him downed, but yeah, so I'm not gonna be playing that online no more. So I'm gonna be just playing against bots. You can get quite a few trophies against bots, so I'll get what I can against bots, I guess, but I'm not gonna platinum it now. Too late now. That ship has sailed. And then I'll probably still be playing co-op games with my dad, so probably some Warface. We do plan to go back and platinum a way out down here and do with some other games co-op. He's been talking about getting into getting into Fallout 76, and we have not played that game yet, so that'd be my 614 game for me. But I've been trying to tell him, no, let's wait, please. I don't really want to get. I don't know if I'll get hooked on it or not, but I don't want to run that risk. But yeah, Skyrim, tabletop racing, Battlefield 1. That's my plans for this week. So be probably jumping in between those games and all that. So yeah. Now, the moment some of y'all might have been waiting for, my PlayStation Stars. So if y'all don't know, PlayStation Stars released here in the U.S. in North America and South America here, and of course I'm in the U.S. And so it released this Wednesday on October 5th, and I was actually awake at 8:30 in the morning and thinking, I wonder if it's started yet. I was thinking it was going to start probably around noon because that's usually when the PlayStation Plus games get uploaded. For me, anyways, in my time zone. But no, I actually checked and I was like, oh, it's up. So, and it apparently had been up since about 8. So I got in roughly about 30 minutes when they started allowing people in. And my phone was charging, and so I was checking on the PC, and so I just tried signing up to the PC site, and it put me on a wait list. And so then I was like, well, let me try the app. And so I got on the app, and no, it confirmed I was on a wait list. And I'm like, what? A wait list? I was like, it's only been up for like 30 minutes. Why am I on a wait list? Did it fill up that fast? And so I got on Twitter and Reddit, other social media places, seeing if anyone else has said anything else, like saying that they got put on a wait list too. I did find 2 people that said they were on a wait list, but I found out later that day that both of them said, I just tried it again hours later and let me in. I'm still on a wait list. Actually, hold on. Let's see here. Let's go to PlayStation, and I should still be signed in, even though it doesn't say I am. We'll see. Join for free. It usually signs me in here. I guess I'm not gonna sign me in. Join now. There it is. Now I'm signed in. You are on the wait list. You have been successfully added to the PlayStation Stars waitlist. Please be patient as we accept new members on a rolling basis. You'll be notified by email when you're off the waiting list in up to 2 months. And then it tells me the same thing again right here with like an hourglass, which I don't know why it tells me that. And then you go down there here, they got a little frequently asked questions, a little FAQ, if you will. And it says, I signed up for PlayStation Stars. Why was I put on the waiting list? By evaluating feedback, continuing to improve the experience, alliterating quickly, whatever, and continuously adding new members on a rolling basis, we will be able to ensure our members have an optimized experience with PlayStation Stars. If you were randomly put on the waiting list, you'll be given access to PlayStation Stars within or about 2 months from signing up. So let me get this straight, PlayStation. You put people on a random basis. You would think at first it'd be first come first serve, right? Because people who are excited to try it out, more likely who are excited to try it out will sign up for it right away. Maybe some of the people who are critics of it might have signed up just because they heard it was open from a friend or they saw on the news or something. But like on a gaming news site like IGN posted about it like 18 minutes after I tried and got put on the waiting list. 18 minutes before, I should say. When I went to Twitter, it said it posted 18 minutes ago. So yeah, but it's like, why not wait like an hour or two and see that it's filling up, then go, okay, now we'll start putting random people on the waiting list. No, let's just start putting random people on the waiting list from the very beginning, on the wait list from the very beginning. Yeah, PlayStation, for that, I give you an F. An F for
well, I expect that type of language at Denny's, but not here.
I was so excited to get on PlayStation Stars. There was a game on sale that I guess I'm going to end up buying it just because it's on sale for the cheapest it's been. It's a digital only game, and it goes off sale on the 13th, I do believe, or the 18th. I think it might be the 13th. So I guess I'll just have to go and buy that. And I was waiting for that so I could get the points for PlayStation Stars. But yay, I just, like I said, I was so excited to try it out. I posted on my Discord that I signed into it, and it seemed like no one else in my Discord even knew that it was up yet. And then everyone else posted, I got in instantly. What do you mean you're on a waiting list? Then everyone posted proof that they got in right away. And I'm like,
Urge to kill rising.
It's just, how many Simpsons references can I put on this episode? But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's so dumb. I was like, I was so excited to try it out. Like, no one else that I talked to about it, they were just like, whatever, I don't really care. They didn't either get what it was. I know some people I talked to, they just thought it was nothing but digital collectibles. That was it. They didn't know you got like points to put towards PlayStation cards. So they didn't know you could basically get free games out of it. Eventually, it takes a while, but yeah, eventually. And it's like, no, but me, I get put on the waiting list. Everyone else gets in instantly, not me. The person who was super excited for it, I get put on a waiting list. The rest of this episode has been canceled due to temporary insanity.